get it twisted. I really 10 toes to the pavement, getting to it, little baby. Yeah, I'm all about my business.
What can you say? So now I'm back with another reaction video. Today we got rappers versus cops and security. Before we get to the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you check out the description box and follow my other channels. Make sure you hit that like button and watch the full video. More people hitting that like button, the faster we can get to 8K. You feel me? Then we can be on the road to 9K. And then 10K. Boy, I swear, man. This is, man. Being on the road to a different number, knowing that it's actually gonna come, it's mind blowing. It's exciting. So hit that like button for your boy so we can hurry up and get there. With that being said, though, let's jump right into it.
Hip-hop has always been a genre that is anti-authority. From NWA's F the Police to YG and Nipsey Hussle's F Donald Trump, rappers have a long history of beefing with law enforcement and politicians. Here's a look at some of the craziest standoffs between high-profile rappers and police or security. Game and T.I. The Game and T.I. are two legends in the rap game. The Game is one of the most respected rappers that come out of California in the early 2000s. T.I. is a living legend in Atlanta who's credited as being one of the creators of trap music. Both have had long, productive careers full of highs and lows. The Game grew up in Compton, California and became a member of the Piru Bloods as a teenager despite growing up in a Crip neighborhood. T.I. began drug dealing at a young age and had been arrested several times before the age of 14. They both came up through rough circumstances, but went on to be some of the most successful and prolific rappers of the early 2000s. But despite all their success, the artists still have to deal with street drama from time to time. A video released by TMZ back in 2014 showed the Game and T.I. along with both of their crews get into a tense standoff with police outside the Supper Club in Hollywood, California. According to witnesses, two men who were mutual acquaintances of both rappers tried to get into the club but were denied entry. It's not entirely clear what set off the fight, but footage released by TMZ shows security pummeling two men. Security then starts trying to put cuffs on the two of them. Another video.
Was that the Game they stepped on like that? They stepped on his head and everything. That was crazy, bruh.
Released by TMZ shows the aftermath of this fight, and this time T.I. and the Game are involved. The two rappers were in the club when the original fight was going down and came out afterward to find out what the problem was. By this time, LAPD is on the scene and the situation is tense. T.I. starts asking whether this is a crime scene because he and his team have good lawyers. Members of their crew start arguing with the police and shouting at them, which creates even more tension. Someone pulls out their phone to record the whole situation, while the cops start pulling out guns and batons to prepare for the brawl. It seems like things are about to pop off at any moment until someone in the crowd tells the rappers that the police didn't beat up their friends, it was security. This leads the rappers and their entourage to start searching for the people that beat up their homies, and all hell breaks loose. They start screaming at security and the scene turns into chaos. The Game even starts taking off his hat and opens up his jacket in case he has to suddenly throw down. He eventually storms at the entrance of the club and starts shoving one of the security guards who was standing on the back of his friend and threatening to send him to jail, but other people intervene and he's forced to back off. Luckily, no one was shot or hurt, and the video ends with the Game and his crew searching for the security guard who hit their friend. According to Billboard, two men were brought into custody and later released without being charged with anything. It's not clear exactly what set off the melee, but the two dudes who got the beat down must have done something to really piss off security because their reaction was pretty wild. But the Game and T.I. aren't the only artists getting a crazy beef with the police and security. This next rapper has no respect for the law at all, has gotten in numerous beefs with authority figures, and even ended up getting arrested on a flight to LA. Let's get right into it. Lil Pump. Lil Pump is no stranger to controversy. The 20-year-old rapper has built an entire brand off being wild and disrespectful toward adults. There are at least 3 documented incidents of Lil Pump getting into it with cops or security. The first incident was on the No Jumper tour back in May 2017, around the time Pump and Smoke Perp were first blowing up. At a meet and greet with fans in Portland, Oregon, Pump starts breaking down weeds, rolling the blunt right on the signing table. The security comes over to tell him to stop. Pump clearly isn't feeling it. Recreational marijuana is legal in Oregon, and therefore, Pump wasn't breaking any laws by smoking. However, if a private business doesn't want you smoking on their property, they have the right to tell you to stop.
Like,
they keep telling him he can smoke in the green room, but Pump clearly isn't trying to listen to them, and the meet and greet ends before it even officially starts. Just a few months later, a similar incident occurred where Pump was kicked out of a hotel room and started roasting the hotel employee on the way out. In a clip uploaded to Instagram, Pump can be seen chilling in his hotel while a bunch of police are in the room. The camera jumps to a hotel employee with the clipboard, and Pump immediately starts making jokes. He accuses the employee of kicking him out of the hotel because he's racist and ugly, and even says that the guy has a big ass gut, and continues with more insults. His crew starts dying laughing, but it's clear that the police and the hotel staff aren't too pleased. On the way out, Pump films the parking lot of the hotel, showing that there are 3 cop cars, and even shouts, "I plead the fifth," showing that he clearly isn't too bothered by the situation.
You kicking me out of the hotel for being racist and ugly, you big ugly ass, you got a big ass gut, you like 65, your tape line went back. 3 cop cars. I plead the fifth.
It's not clear from the video what caused the police to be called and escort Lil Pump out of the hotel.
Probably being
Based on his
loud.
typical behavior, he was probably smoking weed and partying in the hotel room, and when security told him to stop, he argued or started clowning them, so they brought in the police.
Facts.
That wasn't the last time that Pump got into a
Some
beef
people
with
just
service
be-
staff.
just be bringing
About a
attention
year after the incident
just
at the
to keep
hotel,
themselves
Lil
viral.
Pump was arrested for disorderly conduct before boarding a flight from Miami to LA. TMZ reported that the baggage handlers claimed that they smelled a strong odor of weed coming from Pump's bag. The flight's captain confronted the rapper about the smell, and Pump didn't like his tone. There's no footage of the incident, so it's tough to know exactly what happened. But eventually, Pump had to be escorted off the plane and was arrested for disorderly conduct.
This is your bag? No. Hmm? Whose bag is it?
I'm alright.
What's your name?
I'm alright.
Okay. It's tagged with your name on it.
Bro,
Is it your
idiot.
bag?
No, alright.
Hello?
No, I'm alright.
The crazy thing is that the airline personnel later searched the bags belonging to Pump and his crew, and no drugs were found inside. So Pump may have actually been in the right this time. However, based on his past behavior, it's not hard to imagine Pump wilding out on a pilot or flight attendant and blowing the whole thing out of proportion, especially for something he didn't actually do. Sadly, that wasn't even the last time that Pump was kicked off an airplane for disorderly conduct. In December 2020, the rapper was banned from JetBlue Airlines for refusing to wear a mask on the flight, not long after endorsing Donald Trump for president. So, this likely won't be the last time that Pump gets into a petty beef with security.
Fuck JetBlue. Fuck everybody else working there. Y'all bitches some bums.
The dog looking at him like, bro, you
20,
tripping, bro.
21,
Why you tripping?
I ain't wearing no mask. I don't gotta wear no fucking mask, bitch. Corona's fake. Bye.
MGK. Colson Baker, better known as Machine Gun Kelly, is a singer, rapper, and actor from Cleveland, Ohio. MGK is known for his fast rapping ability and his versatility in the entertainment industry. In addition to being a rapper, he also recently released a pop punk album executive produced by Travis Barker from Blink-182 and has appeared in several films. MGK is also known for his confrontational attitude and
Bro,
is
good
always
acting.
ready
I
for the
give him
smoke.
that.
Back in
He's good
2018, he made headlines after exchanging diss tracks with the king of the white rappers, Eminem. The feud began in 2012 after MGK tweeted about Eminem's daughter Haley being hot. Haley was only 16 at the time, and apparently, M didn't appreciate MGK's remark, even though MGK admitted that M was the king in the same tweet. Eminem kept this beef bottled up for 6 years until releasing his Kamikaze album in 2018, where he dissed him directly on the song Not Alike. MGK responded with the diss track Rap
I didn't
Devil,
even know it
where he
was
takes
6
shots at
years.
the
Like,
Detroit
bro,
rapper,
you don't let
despite
that go?
previously admitting
I mean,
that he is a legend.
not let it
Fans
go,
were
but-
somewhat shocked that MGK responded so quickly and so brutally, especially against an established vet like Eminem. M didn't respond to MGK's diss with another record, but he did address the beef in an interview with Sway later that year. Ever since, fans have known that MGK ain't one to play with. But way before the Eminem MGK beef, MGK was putting people in their place. A video released by GJ Vlad back in 2012 shows the Rap Devil rapper going to war with a group of rent-a-cops for bothering him about his skateboard. The video starts with MGK chasing down 2 men on bikes. He has a skateboard in his hand and starts asking them why they're running away. They try to ignore him, but eventually they stop. It's tough to know what happened before the video starts, but it seems like MGK is pissed because the rent-a-cop saw him with the skateboard and sent backup on golf carts to harass him. The dudes on the bike kept telling MGK that they work for the police department, which doesn't seem to faze him too much. He starts cursing them out and telling them that they're a joke, so clearly they aren't real police or he'd probably be in handcuffs. One of them tells them that they don't like his language, and MGK tells him to make him stop. The rent-a-cops keep telling MGK that they work for the police, and he keeps reminding them that they work for the police, but they aren't police. A few minutes later, an actual cop shows up and asks what's going on. MGK tells the cop that he's not Tony Hawk and he isn't trying to ruin the neighborhood grinding on rails and curbs. He was trying to get around, and suddenly these rent-a-cops started bothering him. He starts claiming discrimination and says that they didn't follow another kid who looked more suburban. They targeted him because he was wearing tattoos and a wife beater. The cop just stands there and doesn't say much.
He
The whole
don't
incident
care.
is tense, but never escalates into anything but shouting.
See the cop that just passed?
Who the fuck cares? What kind of
We
grown
work
ass
for the
men are
police
you?
department.
What kind of grown? You're what?
We work for the police department.
You are fucking
Do you not see
security,
the badge
dog.
on
You're
the
a
shirt?
security badge. A patch is not a badge, dude. Fuck off, man. You're a fucking joke. You call the golf cart squad on me? You call the golf cart squad on me? You guys wear fucking helmets, you're on bikes. Like, go do something. It's Friday, man. I'm not doing shit. Do you see me busting any tricks at all?
I don't like your language right now.
Dude,
I don't know
fuck
what's going
you.
on.
Come make me
I don't
stop
like it
talking
angry.
the way I am, then.
I don't like it angry.
Take your fucking shirt off with your badge and fucking make me stop talking the way I am. I'm not fucking Tony Hawk. I can't grind on this rock thing. I'm using the skateboard to get around. I'm not even from here. You didn't follow the kid on a skateboard with the backpack on with the hoodie. You followed the kid with the tattoos and the wife beater because you think he's up to no good. Man, that's bullshit, dude. Steve-O! How you doing, dude? See, you're not following them. That shit is bullshit, man.
Follow us. What are you doing? Officer, you should follow me.
What am I doing?
I was saying you should follow me.
MGK won the argument and put those rented cops in their place because even the actual cop who showed up isn't able to do anything. There's
Yeah,
nothing
he ain't
illegal
doing
about
nothing.
riding a skateboard through a neighborhood, and it seems like the dudes on the bikes got a little power hungry and picked up the wrong white rapper because MGK is ready for the smoke at all times. If you like this video, check out some of our previous videos.
Yeah, like, you gonna bother somebody that's just riding too. I can see, like you said, if he was busting tricks, then he's like, yeah, all right. We all know, like, all right. Even though ain't nothing wrong with skating. Like, for some people, that's their way of letting go, like, frustration or getting through the day or whatever. Or just a habit. I mean, a hobby. But to some people, it's like, bro, if you don't leave me alone. But make sure you like and subscribe. Catch you on this video.
Look, don't get it twisted. I'm really 10 toes to the pavement, getting to it, little baby. Yeah, I'm all about my business.